Good day, everybody watching me in this program. This platform is learningesan.org. We teach Esan language here. It is our mission to bring the teaching of Esan language to the doorsteps of every Esan person and their admirers. Today, we are teaching prepositions. Last time, we taught adverbs. Preposition, as we know in English, is a word that tells you the position of a noun, where a noun is, and you should be able to know whether it is under, on top, in front, or behind. In Esan, it's called ebare ko ebalo. Ebalo means verb. The preposition is different from that very one. Ebare le ebe mi ya, eje mi ya le ma matania. Eji noun ya, ejo ya. So ele oto ya, la ofon ya, la keke ya, o le ma mata. Ọ̀nà àbádé àbí ebalu, la ebare ko ebalu. Ebare le ebe mi ya. Whether it's on top, whether it's under, whether it's in front, whether it's behind. We are going to look at the table or the board one by one and be able to tell you which is which. Let's go to the board. Now we are dealing with prepositions. Just as I said, a preposition is a word or group of words such as in, on, from, to, out, of, and on behalf of, used before a noun or pronoun to show place, position, time, or method. We are having types of prepositions here. As I said, where a noun is, where you can locate locations, it's called preposition in English. Then in Esan, ejemiya. Let's look at the types of prepositions we have. The simple prepositions. One, in Esan, ikeke. Ikeke means behind in English. Ikeke, Odion with keke, eberi with kekewa. The book is behind the house, Odion is behind. Behind is in Esan is called ikeke. We'll look at the other ones as we move ahead. Now the next one is ele. Ele means under. Elodi, under the palm tree. Ele table, under the table. Ele means under. In Esan is called ele. The next one is esese. Esese, la adese, or asese. Between is called esese. Some people call it adese. Some people call it asese. But however, the main thing that is common is esese, between. If the river assess the table biaga, the book is between the table and the chair. Efen, side, side. English call it side. Esan call it efen. Efunwa, the side of the house. Now we go to the next one. Oto. Oto means down. Eberi oto. The book is on the ground. Eberi oto. The book is on the ground. Now we are talking of down. Apart from saying ground, we need down. It's down. Down means oto. We go to the next one. Uke. Uke means on top. Eberi uki table. Eberi uki table. On top. Uke. On top. In English, it's on top. In Esan, it's uke. The next one is ekeli. Ekeli, like ekeli. Inside. Inside in Esan is called ekeli, like ekeli. Ekeli, ekepa. Ekewa. That's in Esan. Inside the house, inside the bag. The other one is vi. Vi means at. At in English is called vi. Vi uwa, at home. Vi is called, in English, at. In Esan is called V. The other one is ohun. Ohun. Ohun means up. Afiameri ohun. Afiameri ohun. The bird is up. Ohun in Esan, up in English. The other one is namusin. Namusin. Already the hair namusin. Since is namusin. Namusin, since in English, namusin in Esan, which means I've been waiting for you since. Already the hair namusin. That's where they are used. They are prepositions. Nerewe, nerewe. Since daybreak. Since daybreak. Nerewe is a preposition. Nerewe in Esan, since daybreak in English. Fira. Fira is over. Over in English. In Esan, fira. Mufira. That means the position, throwing off, throwing over. That is, in English is over, while Esan is fira. We are going to look at the next one. Now, the other one is na, true. Na, true. Then followed by na, to. Na, to. We na, le. Give it to him. Ni vai, ni me. We ni me. Ni is to. Na is also to. Ne. Nele. That means to them. Ni man, to us. Na le. That is to him. Ni, na is true. Na is to. Ni can be used as to. Ne can be used as to. Nega. Nega. Round. Nega. Is the nega a table? Is the nega? That means the rice is around, the grain of rice is around the table. Bu, the next one is bu. Bu means towards. Bu means towards. When you want to tell somebody the book is towards the table, you find the book. And when you are looking towards, that's towards means bu. Now let's also look at some sentences to drive the points home. In this sentence number 1, Itiku really ikekuwa. Ikekuwa. Ikeke. Itiku is the refuse dump. Is behind the house. Ikeke and behind, they are behind in English. Ikeke in Esan language. So let's look at the next point. Now the other one is in Esan, Ogoriri excess the table B aga. Ogoriri excess the table B aga. That is, the bottle is between the table and the chair. Excess between. In Esan is excess. The equivalent in English is between. Number 3. Imotoriri efunwa. The motto is by the side of the house. Efen, side. Side in English, efen in Esan. Number 4. Eberiwoto. Eberiwoto. The book is on the ground. Riwoto is one and the same thing in English, on the ground. The preposition here is oto, as we have it here. On the ground here is the preposition in English. Then number 5. Ukmoriri ele udin. Ukmoriri ele udin. Ele means under. The same thing as they are underlined here, under. So we go to the other one, which is complex prepositions, and we'll have to find and see how they look like. Now, what I said, have complex prepositions. In Esan, English, odalo, in front of, everywhere, in the midst of, the never, since that time. These are the equivalent of the prepositions. Odalo, odalo wa, in front of the house. Everywhere, in the midst of, the never, since that time. Let's look at the sentences representing them. Esan, Ododori Odaluwa. The flower is in front of the house. Number 2, Odoniri Ewewo. English, Odon is in the midst of people. Look at the underline, in the midst of, Ewe in Esan, in English, in front of, then in Esan, Odalu. These are the prepositions you have in Esan language. The assignment I have to give you here, go back, read it thoroughly, and be able to know them and use them effectively. Just as we did again in the case of the adverb, we also do something similar. Look at the adverbs properly and see how best you can get yourself mastered to them. And for you to be able to do this very one, get the book Esan Grammar, written by Sir A.R. Odiagbe. And to get that book, contact the phone number 08023365383. When you get it and read it over several times, you'll be a master of the language. Thank you very much.